Kriss. We're at the Motor Headphones Lounge, Middletown 2013. Here we have Devil Wears Prada. Can you say your name and what you do?
My name is Kriss. I play guitar.
I'm Mike and I yell.
Okay, so total pleasure. You've just done a storming set here in Middletown. The kids went absolutely wild. I mean, what I want to talk to you about is like the metal scene over the last 10 years. I mean, for me, how do you feel the music's developed so much from when Killswitch started out, the kind of very singy, screamy style?
I mean, definitely it's become more popular and a lot more bands are trying their hand at it, it seems. I don't know, the oversaturation nowadays has kind of taken the level of quality down a little bit, but the bands that are doing it continue to do it well, I suppose. So a lot more bands, though.
I mean, in Sweden, metalcore is quite popular. I mean, I don't necessarily call you a metalcore band, but I use that in a general term because, for me, I was talking to Killswitch a couple of months ago, and it's not really changed much, that kind of format that's going on. But there's updates, that's happening. I mean, how do you go about your writing process to make it kind of more interesting, more fresh?
Oh, yeah, we just try to listen to what's been done in the past and what made us feel good and what we liked, and try to, figure out what exactly it is about that made us like it, and then not jump on trends, not do what's going to make us money, but write music that we want to hear and that we wish other bands had done. So that's kind of what we're aiming for currently.
I mean, what's your writing process like vocally? Do you guys just sit around a laptop and program the drums in and do that, or you're more organic and sit in a studio?
I mean, we've evolved a little bit as far as how we really start a song and end a song. Anymore, really, he lays out a lot of it on his laptop. And then I'll write vocals to that, or the whole band sits around and jams, and then I'll write vocals to that after. But we demo everything, and we try to have a very coherent piece to take into recording to say okay, what do we want to change? And working with Adam, with Killswitch and whatnot, and it just makes everything very fruitful as far as okay, what does this song need? And then we can just cut it apart. So I think we've kind of stayed along the same line as far as coming up with our songs, but I think we've kind of evolved and made it very cohesive to where we can go into the studio with the best product in order to edit it and produce it into an even better product.
I mean, how do you find working with Adam? Because I was out partying with him when they came over here a couple of months ago. He's a bit wild, He's an interesting guy. What's the writing, what's the recording sort of process like with him?
He's pretty much, he's still wild, but he likes to do work and he likes to get things done, and he's very serious when it needs to be serious, and yeah, he just...
It seems kind of weird because everyone who brings up Adam is like, that's the craziest guy ever, and he is still crazy. He says the craziest things all the time, but his work ethic and his discipline is on point. The dude works really hard, and but he's still saying the most ludicrous things all day, which rules. Adam's awesome.
So what's next for you guys? I mean, what's coming up in the next few months, or say the next year?
We did just finish an album, which we, produced. Adam produced it, and so working to finish that, get everything tied up, and then I don't know, just gonna start touring on it after that.
New record cycle, so just more and more relentless touring. Actually get to spend a little bit of the summer off, which will be nice, but then once the record comes out in September, it's just go, 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 go.
I'm getting married.
Okay, well,
yeah.
On that subject, how do you find touring affects your personal life? I was talking to Frankie from he says it's just impossible to have a relationship and do things. I mean, how do you find that for yourselves?
This is the only way that I know, really. I've been doing this since I was 17 or so, and so relationships to me are being in a band and having that relationship, and I don't know anything else. So I could definitely see how it would put strain on certain people, but I got lucky.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for yourself?
I mean, it's weird because he's always been in a relationship pretty much, and I'm not, so it's kind of weird. Dating is weird, but I mean, I don't know. What if you call it a personal life? It just is what it is, and you cherish the time you have at home, and then work, go out on the road, and play shows.
Yeah. I always have this thing, everything has a life cycle. So do you guys just have this thing, let's enjoy as much as it's still here, or what do you see yourself doing in the future? Sort of doing the Adam D thing and producing, or are you going to keep touring and just keep on going for as much as you can?
Yeah, I mean, as long as this is still working and everyone's still enjoying themselves and we're making a living doing it, there's no reason to stop doing the best job in the world that I'll ever get. So anything that I can do after this isn't going to be as cool as this, so we're going to keep on keeping on with this as long as we can. But yeah, all of us have kind of different things. I record bands. I could do the Adam thing. I tattoo. I could just do a lot of different stuff. Everyone has their own things. He likes to write. Hopefully, maybe do some books, something like that.
Did you bring your machine with you?
No, not overseas, but normally I do in the States. Yeah.
Next time you come over, bring your machine and I'll let you do some work on me.
All right.
I've got some crap on me. It doesn't make a difference now.
I'll give you some more crap.
I mean, since you're a touring band, where's been like the worst place that you've been to that's just really sucked balls? You know, maybe had like newspaper for toilet roll. I mean, like
Everywhere that we've been recently? No.
We've had some tough times on this tour, but the first that jumps out to me was Poland. Was one of the Poland shows. I don't remember if it was Warsaw or another one we did, but and not to talk trash on Poland because the show was absolutely fantastic, but the venue and like the situation was still a little bit post-war, I suppose. I mean, it was crazy.
worse than England, because every band that comes through says England's terrible. They give you a couple of sandwiches and maybe a pack of crisps.
I'll take that. I would love that. You know, like that makes me excited. So if that gives you any perspective into the rest of the tour.
Okay, do you have anything you want to say to the folks back in Sweden? This will also probably go international as well, but anything you want to say to guys, you know, like keep listening or rock on, I don't, God knows what it is. Whatever it is, man. Shit on my balls. It's my that's my favorite thing Adam says, shit on my balls. You know, like, fucking love it.
Oh my gosh, Adam. I don't know, just our new CD's coming out soon. We're yet to release the name of it, but I like it and I want people to listen to it, so please do.
Yeah, can't wait to be back in Sweden. I mean, this is our only time in Sweden this tour, which kind of sucks because Stockholm's one of my favorite cities. But yeah, we'll be touring a lot, and we'll be in Sweden again. So listen to the record and come see the show.
Right, I want to thank Devil Wears Prada coming to talk to Backdrop. We're at the Motorhead Lounge, and this is Mellowtown 2013. Get your horns out and rock on.